I'm the idol to give you the wings to fly, Cyber Angel, Rita Kamishiro, at your service. And welcome to the practice room. How's everyone doing today? Also, how's the microphone? I had to unplug it and plug it back in during the wait screen because it was being weird, but I don't know if it's like being weird still or anything. Do let me know. I can always fix that. But today, because today's going to be musical themed, but specifically my voice. So if anything needs to work today, it's going to be, it's going to have to be the microphone, right? Well, welcome in. Hello. Sound good. Happy to hear that. Hello, Demon Warrior. Hello, Kimichu, Enki, Onju, Nana, Ren, Octa Steve, Queen, Eatman. Welcome in. How's it going? And thank you for the raid, Naki. I hope you all are ready for a nice and cozy practice hour. Today's practice hour. For those who don't know, speaking of practice, this month's theme, because let me back up even more. For those who don't know, I like to put a theme to my years. 2023 is the year of wellness. And one of them, each month has its own theme, and this month's theme is lifelong learning. So I want to do a lot of practice and studying, but I also will be relaying my, I hesitate to say wisdom. I don't know if I would count it as wisdom, but my wisdom onto you all. So I have like a lecture series where I'll talk about, we have the return of the Isekai chart stream this weekend. I'll also be doing presentations on project management for VTubers, public speaking, things like that. But I'll also be studying and practicing and learning various things. And one of those things is music. So today I wanted to practice something specific about vocal technique, and that's riffs and runs. So now, if you don't know what riffs and runs, do not worry. I will explain, and you will be hearing a lot of riffs and runs today. Hopefully good riffs and runs. Well, I mean, that's what the point of today is, right? Is to learn and be better. So how do you do that? You do that by practicing, and because practice makes perfect, right? You don't start off perfect. You can't, no one I think can start off perfect unless you're like a savant or something. That I am not. I am definitely not a savant. I'm definitely going to be top idol for sure. I just want to do my best. I want to do my best and inspire others to do the same. But for those who don't know what riffs and runs are, it's essentially kind of like a decoration to your music. Almost like ornamentation if you're a musician of other kinds, like an instrumental musician. You might be familiar with ornaments and things like that, trills and stuff. But I guess it's something like that, a decoration. Riffs and runs are similar, but how I usually think of riffs and runs are riffs are kind of like part of, they're not meant to stand out too much as opposed to a run. I think riffs are kind of like, it's like, it's a support. decoration, if that makes sense. It's kind of like a pattern that you repeat, and it's like a short melodic phrase that you add to your song, to your music. It's kind of like a hook. So I'm trying to think of one that I maybe we could look at today as a practice. But you know that one in like I think it's Thinking Out Loud, Ed Sheeran, cause baby baby I love it on. So on that I think is what I would consider a riff, and then runs are kind of more meant to stand out. It's a similar sort of decoration, I guess, but it's meant to really stand out. You kind of, drop the mic or something or whatever. Here's an example. You know, in Somebody to Love, somebody to love. I actually don't know it. Maybe we'll learn that today. Who knows? But that's what I would consider a run. And I'm not really particularly good with either, and so I want to improve with that. So today will probably be a lot of we'll have vocal warm-ups in the beginning, and then I'll get to really dissect, some musics. Welcome in for those who just popped in. I just gave my quick explanation about riffs and runs. I'm glad you found it very informative, and yes, you did make it just in time, no name. We're gonna do a little bit of a warm-up, I guess. I'm gonna do one quick vocal warm-up, just a standard vocal warm-up, and then I'm gonna do a warm-up specifically to start warming up for riffs and runs, and then I'm gonna just dive in, read some notes online, things like that. I feel you're getting better and better every day. I sure hope so. I love learning, and I love becoming a better person than I was the day before. So let's go ahead and do a vocal warm-up. This is one that I did a lot when I was preparing for the production that I was in. We had a musical director. She was so nice, and she taught us a lot of different warm-ups. We'll just do one for today. I'm excited because I feel like I don't usually do warm-ups outside of recording. Like, I don't really get as many chances to just practice, right? To sing and just practice. I hope you all don't mind that we're not doing reverb today. I figured that would be best for me to kind of go back and listen to it, and for me to easily kind of pinpoint I notice I need to do this better. So no fancy stuff. It's kind of like when I'm practicing intonation on the viola. I try not to do any vibrato. To really kind of just have everything at the basics, at the fundamentals. We'll be cheering from the side quietly so we don't disturb you. Whatever works. I mean, I'll still be watching. I'll be watching you, chat. Always watching. Let's see. How low can I go? How low can you go? Yeah, so it's gonna go Z. So you can actually do it with me if you'd like. It's gonna go Z, and then we're gonna climb up and then go back down. Okay, let's do it. Here's our first note. Z, 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 Zia, Zia. Ooh, here we go. It's getting higher. I'm not really super good when it gets to the higher notes, but that's what the warm-up's for. It's to open up your voice. Zia, Zia, Zia. Zia, Zia, Zia. I wonder how high we're gonna go. Let's keep going. Zia, Zia. Oh, I don't know if I can go any higher. Oh gosh. Z, 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 maybe one more as a challenge. Okay, that's like 2 octaves. Okay, we're fine. Okay, cool. We're starting to warm up. Feeling good. Can we get much higher? So high. Oh my goodness. Yippee! That was our first warm-up. And now I have a video that I pulled up. And I'm going to follow along. It's about 10 minutes, but I'll skip around. And then we can really start dissecting stuff. Your vocal range is incredible. Thank you. I don't know what the standard is, but maybe one day I could do like 3 octaves. I think I can comfortably sing in 2. I think that's like a standard. I'm not sure. I was never in choir, but I think I heard someone say that. Is that like, I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, here we go. Let me listen to my video. So how it's gonna go is I'm gonna listen to it once and then I'm gonna repeat. And it's gonna take me a couple of tries, I'm sure, to listen and remember how it goes. So I got my video playing right now. But I'm listening to it right now. Okay. First, I get to listen to it. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna pick different vowels. Oh, wait, they started out so quickly. I'm gonna do different vowels, is how I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna start off with ah, and then I'll switch around. Okay, that's woohoo! That was our first warm-up. Our first riffs and runs related exercise. See, the standard is 3, 2 comfortably. Ah, yes, 2 comfortably for sure. Late reply, cause gaming, important stuff right there. Oh my goodness. Used to be a bass in your youth choir a long time ago, but now you're a lot more comfortable in a more baritone? Whatever's between bass and tenor. I think so. I just remember soprano, alto, tenor, bass, and I know that there's also a mezzo soprano. Yeah, that's all I know. I don't know too much choir terminology. Okay, let's do another one. What did you all think about that one? Did anyone sing along with me? I think for me, just off the top of my head, I think descending patterns are a lot tougher for me. I think it's easier for me to climb. I think I tend to slur together notes when I'm descending. Maybe I should work on that. I'll keep thinking about it. Oh, wow, this is a tough pattern. Speaking of descending, wow. Okay, that's it. I never know if it's gonna continue or not. I really like your descending notes. You have a really good low range. Thank you. I think when I mean descending, I mean like when I'm going from higher notes down to lower, like ah. See how I like slurred it together like that? I feel like when I'm climbing, it's easier for me to separate them. But it's just something I gotta work on, you know? That's gonna be a lot of what today is. There's gonna be a lot of repetition today, but that's just what practice is, right? Your vocals are bringing me to heaven. Well, thank you. That's such a nice thing to say. Oh my gosh. Exactly, same. You know, whenever that's me with the ukulele, authentic. I just change it to the key of C. Oh my gosh. Whether you're singing along or watching or studying or gaming, I hope you're enjoying yourself. You've been doing similar riffs. Good to know your practice is good. I just searched up on YouTube. Riffs and runs. Okay, let's see what's next. Okay, let me listen to this next one. Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Ah, 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 ah. Oh, see, it's hard. E, 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 e. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, it's hard. Wow. Ah, 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 ah. E, 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 e. Ooh, 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 ooh. Pause real quickly. So quick note so I can remember. I'm notating to myself. I find that different vowels are harder or more difficult than others. I feel like for me, I'm a lot more used to the ah, like the ah, 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 ah. I think in this exercise specifically, you can really hear the difference between my ascending lines and my descending lines. So let me pause the exercise real quickly. I'm gonna start that one over, but I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a moment to slow it down, and then I'll go back to the exercise. I need a note. Let me see. Uh-oh. Is my keyboard not working? Let me do it like this. Let me find a note. E, 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 E. Ooh, tough. E, 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 E. Ooh, 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 ooh. Also, getting the right notes is pretty tough too. For you, ah and o are harder. Yeah, for me it's E. I don't know why. E, then O, and then ah is the easiest for me. Sounding great. Yippee! Practice makes perfect, as they say. Amazing runs, blown away. Thank you. Okay, let me start this exercise over. I might just switch to off for the higher notes, just because higher higher ranges are tough for me. Okay. I have to listen to it first. Ah, 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 ah. Oopsie daisy. E, 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 E. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, ah, don't know if I can go any higher. Well, we could try it. Ah, 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 ah. Well, let me find the high note again. Ah, 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 ah. Ooh, I'm blending. Okay. I'll do those slower at a later time. Never been so fascinated with vowels before this stream. Oh my goodness. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. How am I? I'm doing great, Top Josh. Hope you are as well. How do I do that? Well, the thing is, you gotta start slower. So I don't know. I've been singing just like casually in my day to day. As you all know, I sing very randomly throughout the day. Since I was really young, so I guess it's like something that I've just done a lot. But I guess when I was younger, I slowed it down first. Hello, you are a very good singer. Thank you, Crazy Boy. Thank you very much. Crazy Boy 1.0. Is there a Crazy Boy 2.0? Anyway, so I guess you would like find your note, and you'd go slow. Ah, 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 ah. And then you would speed it up. Ah, 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 ah. And for me, I saw trouble in the faster as well. You kind of just have to feel what it feels like in your vocal cords when you switch between notes. For me, especially on the descending line, they really have to stay focused so I don't accidentally slur my notes together. But in a moment, I'm going to go over some notes that I found online about how you can build your own riffs and runs. Because when I was doing a brief like investigation into it, I found that riffs usually outline a pentatonic scale. And if you don't know what a pentatonic scale is we'll go over that in just a moment. But I forget which... Oh my gosh, I forget which scale degrees you drop. It's 5 notes though. It's 5. I think you drop either the third. No, it wouldn't be the third. It's the 4th and the 7th. You drop the 4th and the 7th intervals in like a major scale, and that's how you get the major pentatonic. Don't ask me about a minor pentatonic scale. I'll have to go search that up. But we'll talk about that once we finish the warm-ups. I know we're only halfway through the warm-ups. Isn't that crazy? I'm looking for the next warm-up in this succession. Okay, I found them. Here we go. Sounds like opera. Isn't it like the I like that. Isn't that Magic Flute, Mozart? Music theory is all about fractions. Oh, you mean like time signatures? There's a lot of math when it comes to music. I think a lot of people don't understand how much math goes into music. Bye, Cairo. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, let's see what this next one is. There's actually, I think, only one more exercise. So let me listen. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go up an octave. Let me start the exercise over. It's really low. Oh, hold on. Uh-oh. Pause. Okay, there we go. To listen to it a couple of times. Okay, so go on one octave. Ooh, the descending I need to work on. The second one, I think. I see. It's It's that second part of the descending pattern that I need to work on. Let me see. Let me get a note. If you ever do an exercise and it's important to, it's like an exercise, right? It's important to have good form. So if you find yourself following along with an exercise and you're not doing it like with clarity, it's always a good idea to like turn off the thingamabob or slow it down and do it slowly at first and then clean it up, and then you can go back to speed. So let me go back. Let me get this pattern again. See that I slurred that together. You sing like Disney princesses, like Snow White, Ariel, or Belle. Well, everyone has their own unique singing style, so I don't know if I can sing like them, but they do have beautiful voices. I don't think that was the note. You listen to it again. I'll fix that descending line. Have you ever tried humming or using hms? Not exactly sure how to pull it off, but I want to try it for some songs. Oh, let me try it right now. Let me get the note again. Yeah, I guess so. I think they have you do like vowel sounds just so you can practice like having your mouth shapes, like opening up e, so you can have that sound coming out clearly. Okay, let me do a couple more times. Okay. All right. The warm-up that took up half the practice out. Woohoo! Are we feeling thoroughly warmed up? Now we're going to go into a little note reading section. I just searched up riffs and runs. So what I searched up, or I found in my brief research before stream, is that usually riffs and runs outline a major or minor pentatonic scale. So let me show you what that is. So here's a you can hear my piano, right? This is a major scale, a C major scale, starting on C. Yippee! So to make a pentatonic scale, hello for those who just popped in, welcome in. You're gonna drop the 4th and the 7th scale degree, the 4th or 7th note. So here's that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, ooh. Very cool. Very like bright, isn't it? I actually don't know what the functions are of a 4th and 5th, 7th, 4th and 7th. Are they called functions? Like tonic? Yeah, okay, it is. Scale degrees and their function. Maybe we should do another music theory learning stream. Or my music theory tutoring session. How do I explain scale degrees and their function? It's basically the function. The scale degree has names that kind of talk about the quality of that scale degree within the scale. So what I mean by that is, for example, so the names of the degrees are 1, or C in this case, or in any key, it's the first note. That's the tonic. Then you go to, let me search this up. I only remember tonic, subdominant, dominant, and leading tone. Let me search up the rest. Oh my gosh. Scale degrees. I would like if you try to explain odd time signatures. I mean, any time signature is just explainable by the top and the bottom. How many, should I explain? How many notes are in how many beats are in a measure and what note gets the beat is what the top and the bottom notes are. So as long as you know that, you can like a 7/8. There's 7 beats in a measure and the 8th note gets the beat. If it's 7/4, it's 7 beats in a measure, quarter note gets the beat. So really any sort of, it's counting them. That's really funny. Just the other day I was, when I was in orchestra practice, we had to sight read a piece that suddenly went into 7/4. And I was like, oh, here we go again. 7/4 is such an interesting time signature because it always feels like you're moving, like it feels like you're rushing. I'm trying to think of an example. That's not one of the piece that I'm playing right now. A long time ago, I got to play in a production of Les Mis. And it's the ABC Cafe. It's in 7/4 or 7/8, 7 something. And it goes dun 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 dun. It's really weird and it feels like you're rushing. Go listen to ABC Cafe. It goes da 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 da, and it's like, oh, let me finish my measure, right? Okay, scale degrees. We're gonna have a quick musical tangent. So the degrees of a scale goes as follows: tonic, supertonic, mediant, subdominant, dominant, submediant, leading tone, and tonic. And it basically, how do I describe? It basically talks about the function of that specific note, that specific degree in the scale. So for example, like tonic is like the home base. It's where you want to resolve things for the scale. It feels very resolute. It's like the tonal center. I'm trying to think. The subdominant, which is like I think the 4th scale degree, is of course, as the name suggests, right before the dominant one, and it's kind of like it has a similar function to the dominant, because the dominant is the one that's the most stable, I guess, or the one that feels most like home base aside from the tonic, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember how I learned about these in music theory. But it is a 5th away from the tonic, which I guess makes sense why it's such a stable sort of note. Leading tone, though, it's only a half step away from the tonic, so it really wants to drive it back home. You really want to resolve back to your tonic. So a lot of the times you go from your leading tone into the tonic as a resolution, but I think also you can resolve into other, like you can resolve into a dominant. I think we can have this conversation when it comes to cadences as well. But it's really it's helpful when you start thinking of like tying things together and what sort of journey you want to create with your music. More tangents. I know, aren't tangents so fun? On the topic of cadences, though, oh my gosh, no! If I start talking about cadences, this is gonna go off the rails. Okay, we'll stop the conversation there. Back to what we were talking about in our riffs and runs conversation. Most riffs and runs outline a major or minor pentatonic scale, and as we said, you drop the 4th and 7th degree. So it's, instead of your C major scale, it's wow. Membership, what did you get? And so I think you might have gotten a surprise gifted membership. Oh, now I want to go back to it because the fourth one is subdominant and the 7th is leading tone. So it makes sense because I think those are the most. I said I wasn't gonna go. I feel like I said I wasn't gonna go out of go into another tangent, but it makes sense that this feels so There's not really any tension in this, like... You hear that? Like, all of the tension is out of the scale. Do you know what I mean? Oh, 1, 2, 3, da, da, da. Because a lot of the unstable, I say unstable because, or unstable is the word, because you have things like your tonic or your dominant that are the most central to the scale. Tonic, of course, being like the tonal center of the scale. And then you have the dominant being a fifth above, also very stable. But taking out the fourth, is that a tritone? It removes, I guess, sort of that tension of wanting to resolve into the tonal center of the scale. Anyway, so that's the major pentatonic scale. Minor pentatonic scale, let me see. Let me see what you take out of a minor pentatonic scale. So you take out the second and sixth. So let's do A minor pentatonic scale because A minor is the relative key of C major. So let's do that. So here's an A minor scale. Then you take out the second and sixth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. Do I have any tips for someone who's tone deaf? Oh, I really don't know, actually. I'm not... my whole life I've been surrounded by other musicians, and I don't think I've ever... Not ever, but I haven't really run into many people who are... Let me see. That's a great question. What does it mean to be tone... I know what it means, but I'm like trying to understand like the science behind it. Yeah, so they cannot recognize differences in pitch, so like matching pitch. So of course, the basics of being able to sing is being able to like match pitch, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so I guess how do you overcome being tone deaf? How do you overcome... This is okay, can I do another random tangent? There's actually a test you can take. I've taken it before, where it's a tone deafness test. And the goal of the test, I think it's a tone deafness test, is you listen to 2 notes and you have to say which... You want to take it with me, actually? Oh, hold on, let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna do so bad now. I'm under pressure. Tone deaf test. Oh no, we should really focus. Let's see. Is it Music Lab? Let me see. Hold on. You recommend that you wear headphones. No, I'm definitely not tone deaf. Have you played this game before? Yes. In general, how much do you enjoy music? I enjoy music very much. I think this is it. Let me send it to you all. How good do you think your music listening skills are? Pretty good, I guess. A calibration tone. Okay. Gender, female, okay. Wow, they ask you a lot of questions. Oh my goodness. US. Okay. Do I speak any other languages fluently? Should I say yes or no? I'm gonna say no. I don't have a hearing impairment. I don't remember my previous test score. I'm just gonna lie. I'm in a very quiet place. D. Oh, okay, so this is it. Okay. This is it. I believe this is it. So you have to, so the goal of the quiz is to determine if the second note is higher or lower. And then the gap gets a lot smaller. So if you want to try it, try it. I guess they want to gather info to compare how tone deaf different demographics are. That makes sense. I'm curious to see what they have. So if you want to see how tone deaf you are, you can take that test. Anyway, I'm sorry, I don't have any tips for those who are tone deaf. My problem is that whenever I sing, my tempo doesn't really change no matter what I sing. I always sing like I'm reciting a poem. so tempo is rhythm, or speed rather. If you're thinking about pitch, because I think if you think of music on we're getting tangented, but I love music. I think music is there's such a huge math aspect to music, which makes it like even more complex and interesting. So, because music has such a like analytical, quantitative aspect to it, but there's also such a musical, human, qualitative nature to music as well, which I love. But if you think of music as having an x-axis and a y-axis, think of the x-axis as time, in this case tempo, and then that would be your tempo, and then the up and down is your pitch, right? How high of a frequency you're making with your voice, or how low of a frequency. So you have the two axes of time and pitch. So time in this case is your rhythm, your tempo, things like that, your speed, right? Or where the notes are placed, when you play the notes. Pitch is maybe, should I do like an absolute basics in terms of music? I would love to do that, because I think my music theory lectures did move a little quickly, but I don't mind doing like a basics, music basics. I feel like in another life I would have been a music teacher. Maybe someday in the future I'll consider being a music teacher. And then but the thing is I don't have any like credentials for that. I just really love music. I don't have any teaching credentials for that. Teaching credentials, period. I don't have that. But anyway, pitch is is the frequency at which your instrument or your voice is playing. So music is sound waves, right? And the frequency of your sound wave determine how high or low your pitch is. So if it's like oh, if you're down here, that's a very low frequency. Higher frequencies are and so your pitch is higher. So that's really the basics of pitch and tempo. So some folks have, difficulty in terms of the x-axis in figuring out when notes are supposed to happen, what rhythm is, or keeping a consistent speed. And then some folks have issues with the y-axis, trying to differentiate between notes and their frequencies. And then some folks have difficulty with both. And then some people don't have difficulty with either. Wherever you are in your journey, I think there's always, something that you can do to, work on it. I can't say, I think if anything, I've had trouble with x-axis. I don't think I've ever really had trouble with the y-axis. Let me look into that. We'll have like an absolute singing basics course. I mean, it's learning month, so might as well. If I remember correctly, there's a real condition for being tone deaf. Amusia, but it's rare. If you can recognize the tune of Happy Birthday, you probably don't have it, so you could practice an ear tray to get better. Yes! Let me send you my favorite website. Oh my gosh, Pi, you're gonna be a singing genius by I was gonna say by the end of this. I can't guarantee that you will be. One of my favorite websites for ear training. And I'm not sure if they have beginner ear training like lessons. It's Teoria, which I think is Spanish for theory. So they have like ear training for intervals, for notes specifically. Look, note ear training. But that's the thing. In terms of like note ear training, I feel like it's for determining what a specific note is. You do not need to have perfect pitch to be a musician. So for example, what perfect pitch is being able to hear a note and, oh, that's a C. Or, oh, that's an A. I don't have that. I looked at my piano to know. But as long as you have good relative pitch, so like being able to recognize that, how far, you don't have to say like, oh, this is that interval or that interval. Like, you don't need to know that, but being able to match your pitches there is helpful. Okay, we're tangenting a lot. So we talked about the major pentatonic scale. 1, 2, 3, drop the 4, 5, 6, drop the 7, 8. And we'll do a couple of exercises with that in just a moment. Minor pentatonic scale, you drop the 2nd and the 6th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think what we could do, at least what I've seen people do, is they'll start off with different combinations of these notes. And like, for example, with the let's just stick with major pentatonic for now, just because that's easiest for me to play. Uh-oh. Oh no! I bugged my microphone. Can you hear me now? Where was I? Let's start with the major pentatonic scale, just because that's easiest for me to play. So instead of starting at the C, wait, oh wait, oopsie doopsie. I keep playing the 7th one on accident. Then we can start from a different note. Well, I guess it'd be a different key then. But you could also, you know, wait, that's the 4th one. You could just have different sort of patterns and things like that. It says mi, re, do is a very common grouping of notes in riffs and runs. See, you are a good teacher. Oh my gosh. Riffs and runs became tangent and theory. Oh my goodness. There's actually, we talked about, oh, you know what? I should probably start from a higher note and try descending. And you could also, if you have trouble remembering it all, you could also chunk it. And then you can kind of like bring it all together. Wow. A lot of musicians that have perfect pitch say that it's more of a detriment than useful tool, so don't worry about that too much. Exactly. No. You absolutely, like I said, you do not need perfect pitch. Period. I think to be a musician. I think definitely as if you're like transcribe music or I haven't really found a practical use for having perfect pitch if you're just like a musician, like in an orchestra or a band. I don't know. You kind of just, I mean, maybe if you're like jamming out with folks, but even then you kind of just pick a key, I guess, and you're like, okay, let's jam out. I don't know. I feel like in my lifetime I've met 2 cellists and 2 percussionists. It's so funny. Both of the percussionists I've met that have perfect pitch are like, why do I have perfect pitch? Percussion instruments have like, if anything, they have like, percussionists who play like drum sets mainly. Obviously, there's pitched percussion like marimba or xylophone, but the 2 percussionists that I've met who have perfect pitch, both main, is that how you would say? Both main like drum kits, which are really like pitched instruments. I guess you have like a high tom and like a low tom, but for the most part, they're not pitched percussion, which I find really funny because they're always like, I don't need it. Who gave this to me? Oh my goodness. You would have failed in music class in high school if I was your teacher. I promise. I do a pretty good job of teaching. I just get very tangented. Speaking of which, if you want to learn music theory, go check out my music theory series. I think I did 2. I think I did like a basics, a 2-parter basics, maybe a 3-parter. I can't remember. Research says people with perfect pitch tend to be worse at improvisation. Really? Oh, I see. Okay, here we go. Oh, you wouldn't have failed. I was about to say, I was like, I love what I love music and I love learning about it, but maybe sometimes I get a little too distracted. It was part 1 and part 2. Yeah, go check it out. I love music theory, so it's really exciting. Anyway, back to, let me practice it a couple more times. You can practice it along with me. And again, chunking it is helpful. Ah, 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 ah. Do you want to try the minor one too? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Today in school, we learned about music theory and the lore of the archons. My two specialties, Genshin and music theory. Earlier I mentioned that one Ed Sheeran song, Baby I. Let me try to learn that one. Baby baby I. Let me listen to the song so I actually get it right. Let me find it. Uno momento, por favor. Single day. Here we go. Better honey now. Let me find that note. See, I don't have perfect pitch. Let's see. There we go, right? 'Cause baby, baby, do you love it gone? Baby, maybe 'cause baby, ooh, baby, I wonder what key that's in. And then we can kind of dissect it, right? Baby, baby, do you love it on? What's the name of that song? People fall in love in various ways. I actually don't know the song. Da 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 da. Thinking out loud. Da 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 da. Thinking out loud. Key. D major. 'Cause baby, that makes sense. D majors, pentatonic scale. Remove the fourth and the fifth, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many sharps or flats? It's 2 sharps, 2 flats. You want to know how I did that? Because I remember the circle of fifths. D major, go down a half step. It's your C sharp. So in the order of sharps, it's F sharp, C sharp. Go up a half step, that's D. So it's F sharp, C sharp are your sharps in D major. See, it's helpful to know music theory. It's so cool. I promise. Rita really goes to such details on her explanation. It depends on where you are in music. Sometimes too much explanation might be detrimental, especially if you're like at the very beginning. What most teachers do that I've noticed, who I like studied music under, I say that as if I've only been classically trained in the viola. I've never took singing lessons, but what I've noticed is they'll kind of simplify it in the beginning, and then as you get used to these topics, they'll introduce more complex parts of those topics. Let's see. So D major, 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Skip 4, 5, 6, and then drop the 7. 'Cause baby, so that fits within the pentatonic scale. So, because we take out the 4th, right? Notice how we skipped the C sharp, which is the 7th. 'Cause baby, take me into your loving arms. Na, 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 na. Oh, let's see if we can plug one in there, a riff. Baby, baby, take me into your loving arms. Na, 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 da, da. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, so if you wanted to make your own riff, you could just stay within that scale. What a beautiful scale. Anyway, let me see if there's anything else. We're coming up to the end of our practice hour in just a few minutes, but what else should we look at, study, or practice? Obviously, there's only so much you can do in 1 hour. I usually keep my practice sessions to an hour. If I practice any longer than an hour, I start to get tired in the brain. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of what else I want to do. I think learning an instrument is a great way to learn theory and therefore singing. Best advice I could give is to take lessons for an instrument of your choice. I don't mean to be biased, but viola is a great instrument to learn. Yeah, I had a lot of fun back when I was younger doing viola lessons. And I feel like I learned a lot of, I think instruments, not only do you learn a lot of musical skills, but just whether you're doing private lessons or you're part of a community orchestra or you're in an ensemble at school or as a club, it teaches you a lot of discipline and hard work. It really builds up your work ethic. It really builds your sense of detail. And I don't know who I would be without music. It really is such a holistic part of both child and adult development. I don't think it's ever too late to learn an instrument, but it's a good way to keep your brain young. Tangents go for another hour. You have a song that has all the practice and skills. So there's actually a song, and don't worry, the stream's not about to end. I do like to have more chatting at the end. So I just want to see if there's anything musically that I want to practice before I start doing my tangents at the end. My planned tangents, I would like to say. The song that actually made me think about doing this one is Seattle by Sam Kim. Let me actually see if I can search up the lyrics. Let's see. Let me see if I can find a piano sheet music. Okay, let's see. It starts in English actually. Sam Kim, Seattle lyrics. Oh my gosh, what key is that? F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp, B major? Is that? Oh goodness. Wait, the English part goes first. Can I run and hide? I'm stuck inside my memory. Step away from time. Take me to a place where I will never grow old. I'm tired every day. I am thirsty for the rain that waters all of my melody. I think that's the note I wanted to work on. These, the needle in the sky never fails to light my night, and it sews my heart on my tattered sleeve. Let's slow those down. Pre-chorus. I'm tired every day. I am thirsty for the rain that waters all of my melody. Let me find that note so we can dissect it. If Rita talks more of tangents than music lesson, doesn't that make that chat the real topic of the music lesson is actually the tangent? No, because the plan, the topic is what I planned, if that makes sense. That's how I think of things. Whatever is the original plan is the topic, and then how closely we stay to the topic, it may vary from day to day. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Here we go. What is all of my... Let me actually get the key of the actual key of the song. Can I run and hide? I'm stuck inside my memory. Wow, what a low song. Step away from time. Take me to a place where I will never grow. See, you don't have to. The thing is, the beauty of learning how to do riffs and runs well is that you no longer are stuck with what the artist did in their original rendition. When you can start to build your own riffs and runs is when you can really start to add your own personality and character. If the tangent is planned to set changings, well, I always have a planned chatting time, a tangential chatting time at the end. So it's kind of like a tradition. So does that change things? I don't think so. Topic adherence may vary. Should be a warning on every media stream. We stayed within the realm of music, so I think that's a win. Let's see. I'm tired every day. I am thirsty for the rain. It waters all of my. Oh, wait. Melody. So B major. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of sharps and a lot of flats. How many sharps in B major? There we go. I'm just gonna search up which ones they are because I know why I can't be bothered right now. C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp. So B, but it's in a minor key, isn't it? What's the relative key? B major relative minor. I'm not gonna do too much work right now. My brain is too tired. Let's see. Okay, B major, G sharp minor. Okay, so we start with the. Okay. G sharp, A sharp. Oh wow. Hearing Rita talk about the things she loves is fun to watch regardless if it's planned or tangent. Yeah, I have a lot of fun. G sharp, A sharp. We dropped the second and the sixth, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll see if it follows this outline. Okay, back to the song. I have to remember this. That's the minor pentatonic scale. But it might not follow that in terms of the riffs in this song. Going back to the song. I am tired every day. I am searching for the rain. Melodies. It does! It does! It follows it. Waters all of my melodies. Melodies. Needle in the sky. never fails to light my night, and it sows my heart on my tattered sleeves, my tattered sleeve. Sows my heart, sows my heart on my tattered sleeve, tattered sleeve. See, you can really just go up and down that pentatonic scale and get something that works with the song. So here's an example from the song. I'm just gonna use the English lyrics. Sows my heart on my tattered sleeves. So you really, as long as you know generally which notes you will hit for in the pentatonic scale, you can really just build whatever you want. I am tired every day. I am thirsty for the rain that waters all of my melody. The needle in the sky never fails to light my night, and it sows my heart on my tattered sleeves. Oh, please, my heart is all for you. Just please take care of me. I'm all for you. Take me all for you. Take me home to you. Remember Seattle tried singing Sam Kim songs with your dad a few times? That's so nice. It's such a beautiful song, isn't it? And bye. Thanks for stopping by. What am I singing now? It's Seattle. I can sing it. I can sing the full thing. You're gonna have to pardon my Korean. It's not very good. This will be our encore song. To wrap up today's. Well, I guess I should practice the rest of it, huh? 한글만이 더 발이 늘었음 좋겠어 나의 마음을. Let me see. Find that. Let me find that note. Yeah. Seattle by Sam Kim. Am I a soul singer? No. I'm just a singer. So slow, nice and slow, it's easier. Definitely a lot harder to do in speed. Let me find let me find it. Here we go. 한마디 더 빨리 늘었으면 좋겠어. Yeah. So. Whoa. Rita the Cyber Soul Angel would be something I've done, like a soulful singing stream. I like R&B and soul. Can't remember how long ago that was though. Let me see if I can find an instrumental. But I feel like I need to practice more of the. I'm just trying to get used to moving around the scale. In the sky never fails to light my night. So's my heart on my tattered sleeve. Oh, please. Let's see. 아구마리도 반이 늘었으면 좋겠어. 나의 마음을 더 잘 전할 수 있게. You'll get the song in a moment. I'm just trying to practice more. 나의 마음을 한국말이 더 발이 늘었으면 좋겠어. 나의 마음을 더 잘 전할 수 있게. 잉여만 떠그고 모두들 건강한지 가끔 내 생각 하는지 아직 낯선 여기 나를 좋아해줘는 새로운 친구 내게 생겼어. That's where it is. Okay. 새로운 친구 내게 생겼어. 새로운 친구. I think I'm out of key now. 내게 생겼어. Oh, please. Sure. Okay. Let's try it. Seattle Sam Kim, instrumental. Okay. Here's your post-practice song. Yippee! Let me get my audio to play. Let me get my reverb on. I don't know. I feel like maybe we should do it without reverb so I can like look back at this later and really. Actually, I don't think I have my microphone set to sound at the same time as my desktop audio, so I'm gonna have to switch. Let me listen to the key. Okay. I might do a start and stop. We'll see. Whatever I feel like doing for practice. Okay. Go. Play. Can I run and hide? I'm stuck inside my memory. Step away from time. Take me to a place where I will never grow.
I'm tired every day. I am thirsty for the rain that waters all of my melody. The needle in the sky never fails to light my night, and it sews my heart on my tattered sleeve. Oh, please, my heart is all for you. Just please take care of me, I'm all for you. Take me over you. Take me home to you. 한국말이도 빨리 늘었으면 좋겠어. 나의 마음을 더 잘 전할 수 있게. 비가만 떠끌고 모두들 건강한지 가끔 내 생각은 하는지. 아직 낯선 여기 나를 좋아해주는 새로운 친구 내게 생겼어. Oh please 이제 날 받아줘. Just please 들어가게 허락해줘. 늘 여기 있던 것처럼 let me in your heart.
I actually don't know this part.
Oh please 내 손을 잡아줘. Just please 어제처럼 날 안아줘. 늘 함께 있던 것처럼 Take me home.
Yippee! That was a good practice. Definitely some parts I can improve there, but I think I feel a lot more confident. Especially that the thing that I was worried about was my descending. Yippee! That was fun! I know, it's such a sad song, isn't it? Yay! Yay, 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 yay! Beautiful! Beautiful! Maybe we could do like a Riffs and Runs karaoke. I think there was like, oh my gosh. It's a song that I did. It was the, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I want to do more ballads and then get better at like being able to like make my own riffs and runs. Too good! Oh, stop! Thank you. my goodness. Oh my gosh, what was the song? Oh yeah. I don't know, I've just done a lot of ballads and I really wish I could do more to like add. What's a popular anime ballad? Oh, Every Heart! Every Heart. BOA key. Every heart. Oh, F major. What's 1/2 step below? Oh, I'm trying to think of the sharps and flats in F major. Or is it flats or I think it's flat. It's a F major is 1 flat, B flat, I think. Should be. F major, so so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What note is that? Every heart, Really? Is it F major? It says F major key. There would be a great part to put like a run. Let me see, Every Heart lyrics. Every heart, namina. Let's see. That's how it goes, right? Or no, it starts with いくついくつ涙を流したら Every heart 素直になれるだろう誰に思いを伝えたら Every heart 心満たされるのだろう長い長い夜に怯えていたもう遠い星に祈ってたCan't see. I feel like you could really. I want to try. Maybe another time. I don't know. Let's see. It's really just a trial and error, right? Kind of just see what fits in the song. Maybe next time I sing a song for you, I'll add some riffs and runs in there. But anyway, I think we're well past our practice hour. My brain is starting to get fried. So if you want to hang out a little bit longer, we are going to spend a little bit of time chatting, as we always do after stream. But if you're heading out for the day, I hope you have a wonderful rest or a wonderful rest of your day. Let's go! Ooh. My piano there on accident. How did you acquire such a gorgeous voice? I think I've always sung. Like, singing is something that I've always done. And I feel like by that nature, I think I just ended up, it ended up being practice. I guess I ended up practicing without realizing it. But yeah, practice makes perfect. You know, I didn't get good. I didn't become good at viola. Just diddly daddling. You know what I mean? Thanks for the super nice stream. I'm happy to hear it. Did you all learn a lot? I know I did. So I'm glad we got to do this. Since you're getting into Gundam, you'll be hearing a lot of ballads from the openings. Wow. Oh my gosh, let me tell you. Oh my gosh, I just finished episode 4 of Gundam Unicorn. Crazy. They're like an hour long, so I don't really sit down to watch them very frequently. I kind of like watch them every couple of weeks or so. Because they're like movies. Each episode's like a movie. Man, I really like Banager. My friend said that Banager... It's Banager, right? Not Banager. I used to say Banager, but in the English stuff they say Banager. And thank you, Eternal, for the 5 gifted. I think I forgot to reset the Red Heist leaderboard from last time. My bad. Oh no, I forgot to get the list of all the super chats. It's okay. I'll just say them verbally today. My apologies. I got really into the music. Let's see. Hi, Uncle Red. Thanks for stopping by. Glad you're liking Gundam. Okay, here's my thoughts. My friend was saying that a lot of people find Banager very, like, annoying. I don't know. Like, I think he's reacting to things very normally. Like, I think people forget that he's not a soldier, right? Like, Banager's not a soldier. I feel like I, as a civilian, would react in a very similar way to Banager. But maybe I don't find him annoying because I'm also very, like, emotional. Oh, they also broke it into a 24-episode anime series. Oh! Yeah, I've been watching the OVAs, yeah. They work better? I'm glad I chose those. Hello, Hootap. Not Hootao. You know, your name kind of reminds me of a snack that I had growing up. It's called Otap. It's really good. I like it. If you like crispy snacks, I highly recommend you check out Otap. O-T-A-P. Otap. You're not wrong, it's hit and miss with people. Oh, you mean the OVAs? No true Gundam pilot is a soldier. Yeah. So I don't want to spoil anything, but there was a really big... I forgot the other girl's name. I feel so bad. But they were fighting... Oh my gosh, hold on. Hold on, let me search up her name. I'm so bad. I remember, like, Audrey. I remember Riddy. I remember, I remember Char. I remember Banager, but hold on, let me find her name. I think I know how to find her name. Because I know who she is. So I think I can go from there. Loney, yeah. Okay, cause yeah, okay, so the battle is against, I forgot her name. So her name was Loney. And I said no spoilers. Oh, sorry. Oh no. So anyway, okay. Spoiler warning for the next 5 minutes. Give me a 5-minute timer. So they were battling against Loney, and she was like slowly succumbing to the Saikoma system, right? And so she kind of starts, I guess, falling victim to this sort of like anger that her father had, and starts like attacking like civilian areas, which is not good. And so in an effort to reason with her, I guess, Banager tries to like appeal to, I guess, her sense of humanity, to try to stop her without killing her. But Riddy's like, no, you have to do it, like, or else, like, it's gonna, people are gonna get hurt. But Banager was like, no, I can't do it, I can't kill her. And so he, at the very, like, last minute, to, like, not kill her. But then Riddy steps in and does it anyway. And the whole time I was watching, I was like, no way! But, anyway, okay, spoiler over. Okay, you can say spoiler over in the chat for those who muted me. But, gosh, so great. That whole section is really good. I was at the edge of my seat! Because I actually like both Banagher and Riddy. I think I get them. Like I understand what they're. Yeah, I don't know. I think I definitely. I think my favorite character though was Banagher, but it was so tough seeing them kind of go against each other like that. Yeah, it's a tough moral decision, right? Like I don't think. I don't know. I don't think either of them. It's very much like a Mass Effect. It's very. In that moment, I was like, "What would I have if this was a Mass Effect decision? What would I have done? You know, because it's like you really don't know what's gonna happen afterward. Like, if you choose to take the Paragon route in this situation, you don't know if like the other person's gonna go through with it, or if the other person will end up like stopping their attack. I feel like in this case, Paragon would have. Oh my gosh, I feel like Paragon would have been Banagher, and why am I forgetting? Renegade would have been Riddy. Even for a Mass Effect choice, it's very tough. It's very tough. It kind of reminds me of the Mass Effect movie. I'm sad. But it was such a... I liked that. Like, I really like how they highlighted that sort of, like, weight of making that sort of choice. Like, do I... Oh, wow. Crazy. I don't know. I liked Paragon last. Yeah, moral dilemma. Quick question, how high and low pitch can you go with your voice? I don't know. I probably should go in half steps. I think comfortably there. I think this is comfortably where I can land. Let me go back. These are a little bit lower. I don't think I can go any higher. Comfortably, I think here. And then anything higher, I'd really have to, like, push myself. I've definitely gotten higher before. I think I've gotten this high before. I think it was in Bad and Night that I've reached that high of a note. A little off topic, but I'm in high school. Hope one day that I can be a VTuber in a VTuber company like you, Rita! Exclamation point. You have no idea how much I look up to you. Really? That really means a lot to me. Thank you. I hope your journey is going well. You're still very early on. I mean, I'm still very early on in my journey. But never give up. Work hard. Believe in yourself. Be kind to yourself. Show yourself some grace and patience as you learn and you grow. And if you feel like you're stuck, it's not the end of the world. There are bigger and better things in the future. Your voice is beautiful. Thank you. Yes. I wish you the best of luck. Yes. I'm so happy. That was really kind of you to say. Thank you. I'm honored. Yeah, the Bread Gang are cheering you on. The Bread Gang is always supportive of each other. Yeah. Cool. As long as you're doing good things and you're not hurting anyone. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up for the day. That was so fun. Did you all have lots of fun? Let's go ahead and raid into Cove. It was the first one to pop up on my YouTube. Man, I wish I could raid into like 3 people at the same time. But of the 3 other Prismers that are streaming right now, YouTube says the first one to pop up is Cove. So we're gonna go ahead and but who else is streaming? Ami's streaming. She's studying Japanese, and then Mako's studying. Oh, she's not studying. Mako's talking. Mako's talking, and I support that. Zetsudan rating my perfumes. Ooh, that sounds fun. I've always wanted to learn more about scents. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, hold on. Scent. It's like there you have like a base scent. Oh my gosh, scent. structure. Let's search that up. While I search that up and set up my my raid. Huge shout out to today's bread heist leader. Well, I don't have bread heist leaders today. Let me just read off my super chats and such. Chunky, thank you so much for the dono. Hello, Rita. I'm gonna be less active today as I'm sick. Oh no, Chunky. Get well soon. Oh my gosh. Oh, and you just got better from something else too. Oh no. Thank you for your majestic vocal singing and wonderful piano playing. Helps heal when recovering. I hope you have a safe and quick recovery, Chunky. Please get well soon. Oh my goodness. It's not fun being sick. As someone who just recovered from being sick, it's not fun. Definitely not fun being sick. So please get better soon. Demon Warrior, thank you so much for this super chat. We also got a couple of membership anniversaries. Let me see if I can nab those. Oh, it doesn't say. Goodness. Let me check my super chats. Yeah. Okay, cool. Got them. Let's see. Now I also need to make sure I set up my raid. And then we can talk about scent structures, because I got distracted by Mako's thumbnail. And I want to search it up before we go. Okay, scent structure. To achieve an agreeable balance, fragrance notes are classified as top notes, heart notes, and base notes. These notes make up a perfume's accord, its character. Each note reflects a scent's volatility or how quickly it evaporates. If I had to name my favorite scents, I love, like, woody scents, like sandalwood. I love sandalwood. Sandalwood is such a beautiful scent. I also like, I don't know, I like earthy scents, but nothing too strong. I also like vanilla. I think vanilla and sandalwood is one of my favorite combinations. Let's see. I'm gonna do build your own perfume. Because I don't know what's good as a base or what's good as a, what is it called? Top note or a heart note. Build your own scent. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a build. I'm gonna build my own scent right now. And then just for funsies, create scent. Choose a product. Perfume. Sample vial, sure. Oh. This option, we will show you fragrances broken down into their respective fragrance. Let's do fragrance family. Do that. Mako just finished. Oh, it's okay. We're rating into Co, so we're fine. Okay. So we want to have an equal balance of top notes, middle notes, and base notes. So I definitely want to do wood. Okay, sandalwood is definitely what I want in my scent. Click. Oh, I have to click an amount. Select the amount. Oh my gosh. 30%. Oh, so it's a top note. Oh no, it's a base note. It's a base note. Okay. Yeah, I love bread. Why bread gang? Yeah, so bread gang is a really, really old inside joke. And it just stuck. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for the explanation, Shine. We're just talking tangents about scents. So I need to find a middle note and a top note. What is vanilla? Ooh, greens, aquatic. Ooh, I love aquatic. Aromatic and aquatic are words that I really like. Oh, gourmand. Is that where we would find vanilla? Yeah. Wait, vanilla is also a base note. Maybe we could do 2 base notes and we'll just divide them up. It's a lot of base notes right now. Okay. Let's get a middle note. I guess we can... Let me get like a watery one, aquatic. You understand the appeal. Bread is very yummy, so... Dancing water, what does that even mean? But they're all top notes, so good. We'll do calming water. No, ocean breeze. Let's do that, 30%. I'm not even gonna buy this, but it's just scents that I really like. So it's sandalwood, vanilla, and an aquatic top note. So let's do a middle note. We need to find a middle note now. We'll show only the items that will blend well with... Oh, okay, never mind. So they have an option where you can only select the ones that blend well. So, okay, what goes well with vanilla and sandalwood? Okay, let's not do... Let's see. Uh-oh, nothing else? Really? Maybe I'll take out vanilla. Let's just do one base, one middle, and one... This is probably very uninteresting to listen to. Okay, let's see. Ooh, lemon blossom, sandalwood. Ooh, patchouli. Wait, none of the aquatic ones go well with sandalwood? I would think. Not coriander, no! They have coriander! For those who don't know, I have this cilantro gene. You want to see this? So you can just search up, like, scent quiz or scent structure. I think I'll do... lemon... No, I'll do rose. Wow. But they don't have any top notes that would go well. I'll have to look into that later. Okay, now I'm gonna end stream. Huge shout out to everyone who tuned in live, or, you know, VOD gang is also very, you know, a very valid way of consuming the content as well. So thank you very much. Whether you're chatting, you're lurking, you're VOD gang, for leaving comments, and for sharing, and for liking, whatever it is, however you choose to show your support. I very much appreciate it. And I'll see you all later this weekend for Isekai Chart Stream Part 2. I'll make a reminder post maybe tomorrow or the day after. But I guess in the meantime, you can check out the last VOD and see what we talked about. Go into the comments, read other people's essays. I say essays, you know, they're short responses. And get ready to discuss next time. But as always, I'm the idol to give you the wings to fly. Cyber Angel, Rita Kamishiro, at your service. Bye! And we're reading Ko! If there's anything you want me to study or learn or check out or research or look into, dive into for this month, let me know in the comments. It doesn't have to be this one. You can like respond to my tweet about my month theme. You can leave it in the comments for my videos this month. But if there's anything you want me to dive into, learn more about, study, let me know. I'm curious. I'm so curious, Batch Boy. Wanna keep it cool, but I know every time you move, got me frozen. I get so shy, it's obvious. Oh yes, go Team Fry. I'm actually gonna be playing a little bit this weekend. I'm gonna try really hard to play some Splatoon this weekend, even though I'm a little busy with some errands and stuff. But if I do hop on, I'll let you all know. But go Team Fry! Woohoo! I'm also gonna be Team Fry for those who don't know. Okay, bye. Have fun at co-stream. Bye.